I'm incredibly proud of the work our district has done with funds from the Measure G General Obligation Bond. As we move towards the completion of these Measure G projects, it's inspiring to see how much work has been done with these public funds. Our schools have been transformed and modernized. Students have new outdoor seating areas for lunch, safe and clean playgrounds, flexible classrooms, and spaces that are dedicated to well-being.
The much-needed modernization in classrooms throughout CVUSD have been made possible through Measure G, supported by our community in Castro Valley. Our goal of making sure that every single school site and facility in CVUSD benefits from Measure G has been accomplished. Our team has been creative and innovative, tackling the challenges of construction. In addition, we have continued to be vigilant about staying within budget and refinancing bond measures in the last few years, which has resulted in $12.7 million of savings for taxpayers in the form of lower taxes.
You know, there haven't been really many silver linings of the pandemic, but one of the few that I can think of is because the students were in distance learning, the facilities team was really hard at work doing a lot of Measure G projects. I'm a finance person, so I like to talk stats. I wrote down a few things. I saw lots of HVAC modernization. In fact, just 5 schools alone in 2020. A lot of schools got power upgrades. There was new furniture at dozens of schools. Technology infrastructure was upgraded at many schools. I saw solar arrays at 3 schools. I also saw a pretty cool new shade structure and amphitheater that was done in Van Noy. ADAA, so like things like how do we make places accessible for people with physical disabilities. And of course, there's lots of fresh coats of paint, both on the interior of the classrooms and exterior.
I think one of the things that has really impressed me was the changes to a more inclusive teaching environment. We did a tour of the high school improvements a year before the pandemic. We went into the engineering building. When I was going to Castro Valley High School, we had drafting tables and we used pencils. Now we have computers and equipment to make robots, and there's an emphasis on group learning and problem solving, which I think is really wonderful.
So for our existing classrooms, we've made improvements to the roofing, the windows, the flooring, our structural systems, our electrical, and our technology systems. As we look at adding built elements, we consider the multi-use of the space.
I'm grateful to our community for approving this bond in 2016. Creating safe and inviting learning spaces will benefit this community for years to come.